guess what? Guess which game we are gonna play. So yes, I'm gonna play the newest expansion which I bought yesterday. Brave New World. I don't know stuff, you know. So I'm gonna play it with a bunch of small mods. The only one I wanted to get to work is this. Resources Gone Wild 2 World Trade. It doesn't work properly because I get armaments which you need to build an army with, and it's just I cannot create the armaments. So it may be a conflict or something. I couldn't get this to work. It's a shame. It looks interesting. Never mind, I still have some mods. So Beyond the Future is one. I'm not gonna put a link below every video to all the mods. I got them from Steam, so Steam Workshop, and just below in the description will be a post to watch this video if you want to know which mods. And I don't do this enough. Thank you, mod makers. I have to say thank you from all of us which play your mods. It's really interesting. Okay, Beyond the Future, Reforestation, Raid Scouts, Strategic Building Pack. There is a lot of these out, but this one looked interesting because this one provides, like later on when horses are obsolete and iron, this provides buildings for them, so that's always great. Throne Room, which is basically the throne room from Civ 2, which I really want to see this. I hope it works because, you know, you need to play the game properly to see if it works. I hope it does. Buffs Collection, Your Name. Yes, buffs changes the buildings and stuff like that. Workable Mountains, because that's interesting. Militia Defense, this is interesting as well. If somebody invades you, a random unit spawns a militia, and one in each city or something like that. We'll see. Canada Leader, of course we will be playing as Canada. I tried to get the node working. I wanted to play as node. I decided between these two. But node doesn't work as well. It doesn't show up when I install it. Node doesn't show up here. So I just basically went for Canada, which is cool. I always wanted to play as Canada. Quill 18, I think it is. He's from Canada. And if you want to see a professional gameplay, without mods though, he knows how to play this expansion, so I always watch him, so I only know what I saw him doing. That's why you go to Quill 18, he has a lot of great strategies and stuff like that, so I really do recommend. Okay, Jurassic Park Genetic Engineering mod. I couldn't help myself when I saw it. And we have Health and Plague. Your cities have health, so you have to watch out for that. So these are all the mods. As I said, I didn't play this expansion before, so you know, I do know about the trade routes and the culture of victory has changed and stuff like that, but you know, I only watched Quill 18. He's great for watching, for learning. He has a lot of interesting stuff to say, unlike me. Single player, setup game. We are not gonna go random. And yes, I could technically play any of these civilizations because a lot of them are new. But this is, my channel is about mods, so we are gonna pick Canada. Keepers of the Peace, yes, that's why I am. Standard map, yes. Continents, yes. King. If we get crashed, we get crashed, I don't care. Standard, I'm not gonna go epic or anything else. I don't know, I don't need advanced setup. I don't need to change anything. Basically, this is just as it goes. Usually I would go, you know, epic. Screw it, let's go standard. Randomize advanced setup, no. Start game. I don't want to change anything, do I? No. No. Okay, oh yeah, good, good. This is the one thing I wanted to change. It doesn't matter if I win or lose, I don't really care. On this difficulty, since I don't really play that much of Civ 5, I only play Caveman to Cosmos, which takes a lot of time. Level King will be hard enough, I'm sure.
Greetings, Right Honourable Lester B. Pearson. You are considered one of the greatest and most influential of all the Canadian leaders. As Prime Minister, your efforts to bring about peace for your nation set the tone of Canada on the world stage. Under your guidance, Canada adopted universal health care, ended the death penalty, and became the first country in the world to allow race-free immigration. Your experience fighting in the world wars led you to champion the cause of peace. And after avoiding the Vietnam War and helping end the Suez Canal crisis, you were awarded the Nobel Prize for Peace in 1957. You had literally saved the world. Now, Right Honourable Prime Minister, your people look to you for leadership. The world is a violent place, filled with ambitious leaders with unscrupulous tactics. We need a leader who understands the realities of war and peace, who will push for diplomatic solutions wherever it is possible. Unify our allies, stymie our enemies, and forge a civilization that can stand the test of time.
This is just ridiculously, incredibly done. Even an introduction and everything, so well done. Thanks for that. So, mounted units can temporarily claim neutral land and generate +2 happiness, if garrisoned. Upon declaring friendship, Canada and their friend gain 1+ delegate in the World Congress. I never did the World Congress, so we'll see. Now we have the Great Voyager. Moves to consume this unit to turn it into a caravan. If you have maxed out your trade routes, this will allow you to access it. Nice. Or to discover new sources of fur. Voyagers can also instantly move between your cities. Nice. And we have Garrison Artillery. Deals double damage from within forts and citadels and can repair damage improvements and build forts, unlike the cannon which it replaces. So yes, special units, nice. Nice, mounted units are good for us. Canadian have like a special Mounties, isn't it? I'm sorry, I only watch South Park, so I only know, you know, I don't really know much about Canada, but Canada like preserves nature, don't they? That's why I always like Canada. I even wanted to live in Canada. What, I'm a hippie, I like when somebody likes nature. And peace. Because I'm so peaceful. Okay, copper. I'm not sure, does it always show you copper? Never mind. Okay, so, city, good, nothing to complain, good city. This is going to be a very good city, so let's just okay. And let's explore. Is that a mountain? Yes, it is. Because the hills give you sight, so let's just do that. Okay, so now we have a scout and we have a herdsman. That's the first mod, ranged scout. That's the ranged scout mod. So we are gonna make a bit more turns, but I think it's worth it. Okay, wait. What's his strength? Okay, range strength 4, strength 3, strength 5. Yeah. But I really do like. It's a alternative if you want to do that sort of thing. Okay, now we have a lot of farming we already have, so we can make farms already. Now the second one would be mining because, well, you know, copper. It always depends on what resources you have. If I have something like copper or mountains to mine, then I go for mining. Because this is a good production slot. I hope. Too much C4, man. Too much C4. I wanted to check out a mod that lets you put more units on one tile. The thing is, a lot of people don't like the fact that you can only put one unit on a tile. But I actually do like the fact. I think that's a good change they made. That you cannot stack a gajillion unit stacks of Doom and just go and, you know, go through everything like in C4, so. Right. Let's not get too distracted, as I usually do. Second one will be probably a worker, I guess. Damn! What do we get? It's culture is always nice. I mean, I don't have any base fate, so I would like fate, but what can you do? And these ranged scouts also complement very well when you try to defeat some barbarians early on. You know, you have a melee unit and you have a ranged unit, so they really do complement each other. Now I'm not sure what to take. Will I have a lot of... Will there be close? Will I have a lot of cities or not? I don't know. But I'm gonna focus on wonders. On this plus 15 production, so I want tradition. Because the difficulty is... I'm not sure. It's been some time since I played Civ 5. But I mean, I waited so long for the new expansion to come out. So, I mean, to buy it. Well, one of the reasons was I wanted it to get cheaper. But I mean, that's the one problem with watching Quill. You watch him and all of a sudden you want to play it. Like the trade routes and stuff like that, and watching so they don't get plundered and all that good stuff. Okay, so there probably won't be any goodie huts in here. So let's go this way and race with him. And our scout is gonna go one here. There could be something in the freaking ice, but I want to go this way. Good way to scout for new territory. See, it's gonna be a race. I'm gonna race you. Yeah, my territory. Okay, one turn here. Doesn't show us anything. It's mine. All the treasures of the world are mine. And he's ahead, I think. Yeah, he's ahead of me. Shit.
The meek shall inherit the earth, but not its mineral rights.
Yeah, see, he's ahead. God damn it. What do we get? 55 gold? Could be better, could be worse. But now he has to go. He will go here and I will, maybe if there is a goodie hut here, I can get it. Choose research. I mean, we want to be peaceful, but you know, there is always... yeah, I want the shrine. I want at least one fate. Yeah, we took it. Douchebag. He already had an upgrade for units. Before he even... Yeah. Okay, so our little scout can go here. And then... Ooh, what did he find? Nice. Natural wonder. Happiness, yay! That's always good. Okay, the worker keeps building. I'm not sure if I should grow. Ah, yeah, sure. Let it grow. Let it grow! We're gonna have one luxury resource right away. Okay, he went down here. So we're gonna go here. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I wanted to find. Good. Nice. Brussels. Talking about Quill 18. If you watch Quill 18, you know Brussels is an inside joke. I really do. I seriously recommend for anyone who watches this to go and watch Quill 18. It doesn't use mods, but sometimes. But I mean, his playthroughs are really... That's... You get away from my ruins. But his playthroughs actually made me wanna freaking play this. It's a vicious cycle. A lot of games I buy is because freaking he shows them. And then I like, ooh, this looks great. Yeah, I would have bought this expansion anyway, but you know. The reason this video is out is Quill 18. Because might as well record it, right? Mine! Nice!
After the...
And technology is always good. That's always something to, you know. No. Let's just go. Let's just explore this part. Okay, so what would be a good spot for our second city? A new luxury resource, this one. This is a good spot. It has, I mean, it's tundra, I have that placeable forest, so later on I will be able to plant forests, which is always great. But for now there is deer, and maybe with our special unit to discover first. But there is a lot of... this is a great place, and we're gonna have a coastal city as well. We're gonna found the city here, and we're gonna have a lot of resources, but mainly the gold, because that's another... yes, we want the one happiness for every citizen, every 10 citizens. But in case I want to build any wonders, I'm gonna need it because, well, maybe the difficulty is not that high, but it's been some time, so... yes, you go the other direction, I go down here, but maybe I found something else. Yeah, ah, good old Cape Town. Okay, is the worker finished already? Come on. Come on, worker. Finish.
Shall the clay say to him that fashioneth it, what?
Yep. So, well, we might as well explore, so... no, this way. Maybe here? You never know, maybe there is a goodie here. It can happen that you miss something like next to your freaking capital. And then we're gonna go explore here with our scout, and we're gonna take our warrior to escort the next settler, so... there is no need to explore this too much, because for now, because I know he's there, so here... I mean, the AI a lot of times misses stuff like this, but... yeah, let's just go to the general direction. I could go Grey Library, but I'm sure somebody... you know what, no, let's try for the Grey Library, that's always good. Yeah, let's try right in. Maybe we can. Yeah, go this way. Might as well. My score is high enough. I'm not used to this. Okay, so here is our health. One from technologies. So it's all good for now. I want to see how that works later on. Okay, so we don't have any goodie health, but we're gonna go this way to check what's in here. There is always a chance there is a goodie health up there as well. Even though that's just probably the end of the continent. We still as well have some time until we can do the settler, so I'm gonna go this way. Alright, we have the worker and of course luxury. I hope it does give us... ah, yeah, it does. Sweet. Choose production, shrine, of course. Here we go. Okay, so we are looking for the one fate. Still, it's fate. We need to have some fate. Okay, I could attack him, but I don't really... I don't really care about that. We have some ivory there. But my second city is definitely here. I want a sea city anyway. And that looks to be a very good city anyway. A lot of resources. Food, from deer. So it's always nice. Okay, you go... yeah, go this way. Probably nothing here, but still need to explore in this part as well. Okay, so we have a place for our second city. Ooh, we have another luxury resort there as well. I didn't see it. Why? Oh, probably just got distracted, yeah, like usual. Okay. So maybe it wasn't a good idea to go there, you know. We won't have a lot of cities. Maybe we will have a lot of cities next. Who cares? Okay, next turn. Nothing special to do for now. Ottawa. I should head back. One more. And then we are gonna head back. But we wanna have a settler soon. Yeah. Yeah, probably after this. Okay, do I want my city to grow to power? I mean, probably. Well, now we have to go back. Do I want the city to grow before I start the settler, because it will hold up? Yeah. Okay, one more turn. Sweet. Okay, we have at least one fate. That's yeah. You know, at least, you know, you have to block the way. Seriously? Yeah, let's go this way. I don't want to attack because I need to escort my settler when I finish him, so... Settler. No. Not like this, I wanted to... No, shift is behind. Yeah. Oh, wait, it's different here. This is not C4, man. Yeah, okay. You see, this is what happened. It's okay, nothing happened. Nobody got hurt. Okay, why didn't I notice this before? No idea, don't care. Okay, can I build a farm? No. For some reason I can't, because I'm missing something. And I don't really care, I have enough of everything I need. And I guess we can hook up this. Okay, now what to do with you? This is a good for defense. This gives us a lot of defense. He probably won't move. So we're gonna kill him slowly, steadily. Because that's my city spot, man. What the hell?
He...
Okay. God fucking... Seriously? Damn. Okay. No, I don't want a melee attack. Oh yeah. Yeah, that didn't do squat to them. I have to get my warrior there. Okay, research. Yeah. I just wanna start. After the settler, I'm gonna start the Glade Library. Great Library. I probably won't be able to finish it, but it's always nice to try. And you know, I have like, what, still 12 turns? 13? For the settler? Okay. Would you... are you... He has to be freaking... Oh.